What is going on, guys? In today's video I will show you the top 20 mistakes to avoid in Raid Shadow Legends. Whether you're a new player or veteran, understanding these mistakes will help you to optimize your team and maximize your account's progress as fast as possible. And let me tell you guys something exciting, there has never been a better time to start playing Raid. They have over 5 million monthly users, and while Raid celebrates their 6 years, they went crazy with the amount of giveaways for new players, so check this out. After downloading Raid via my link, you will get incredible birthday package, in which we have this epic hero called Zargala for free, plus other goodies with a total value of $60. And this is not all, here we have 3 more free promo codes and legendary champions just for you. So first, you can use promo code Supreme6 to get your first legendary champion called the Supreme Gallic. Then our second legendary champion is the Sun Wukong, which you can get by using the promo code Monkey King for new players. And remember that you can only choose one champion, so either way pick Supreme Gallic or the Sun Wukong. And lastly, we have our third legendary champion called the Alice the Wanderer, that all players get who log in into the raid for 7 days before March 26. Also, I have a clan already made, so come find me under my nickname Kate Games and join my IO4 clan, and let's quickly become powerful in raid together. So, what are you waiting for? If you haven't already, then click my link description or scan QR code. Download Raid and claim these free limited time offers. So moving over to the first mistake, and it is that players will ignore the campaign mode. Many, especially new players, will dive straight into summoning champions or tackling dungeons, but unfortunately they will ignore the best place, which is the campaign mode. This is a big mistake, as the campaign mode will provide crucial XP, silver and essential rewards, and it is the best way to level up your champions early on. So my simple solution for you is to focus on progressing through the campaign, to unlock higher difficulty levels and farm brutal from 12 to 3 for efficient leveling. Next up we have wasting resources on too many champions. So spreading your resources across many champions instead of focusing on a core team will lead you to a bunch of decent champions, but none which are good for the endgame content and hard enemies. So instead I recommend to invest into a solid core team of 5 to 10 champions before expanding your roster and focusing on other things. Next up, many beginners will make the mistake of sacrificing powerful champions because they don't recognize their value. So next time, before using any champion as food, double check your lists and community guides to ensure that you're not throwing away a future game changer or top tier champion. And it's also not always about going with only legendary or epic heroes. Their rarity is of course important, but especially at the beginning, there's a lot more to the story, and lower tier champions may help you a lot more and will be cheaper to upgrade. So just choose wisely or just check out my champions tier list video. Next up we have that you're upgrading the wrong gear. Gear is everything in Raid Shadow Legends, so equipping and upgrading the wrong gear can ruin even the best champions. The rule of thumb that I focus on is their main stats instead of just rarity, and I upgrade only high quality gear. Also, you want to test out your gear, so test at level 4 or 8 before fully upgrading. So subsequently, if the substat rolls badly at 4 or 8, then stop upgrading. For example, if you get a speed set weapon with 3 useless substats and 1 speed, then if that speed doesn't get upgraded, then don't take it past level 8. Then my fifth mistake is that you don't prioritize speed. Speed is one of the most important things in Raid, as a slow team means that your enemies will attack first, which can lead to an easy defeat. So I strongly recommend to focus on speed gear and speed substats on your champions, especially for PvP and dungeon runs. Next we got that you're probably underestimating masteries. Your masteries will provide huge boost to your champions, yet many players will neglect them. So unlock the War Master or the Giant Slayer mastery for PvE content, and ensure that your champions have proper mastery trees built out. My number 7 mistake is misusing energy and resources. Wasting energy on low impact activities instead of high value farming can slow down your progression, so instead always use energy efficiently and focus on the campaign farming, dungeons and mission progression. On top of this, don't rank up weak champions just to clear space, but focus on strong meta champions first. And always save chickens for 5 to 6 star upgrades. Also, feed your champions for 3 to 4 star ranks instead. Next up we have that you're probably ignoring arena. Many players will overlook arena battles and thus miss out hugely on medals for great hull upgrades. So even if you don't care about PvP, I strongly believe that you should still participate in Arena daily to boost stats for the rest of your content. Winning battles in the classic arena will earn you medals, which can be used to upgrade stats like the accuracy, crit damage and resistance in the Great Hall. These bonuses will apply to all battles, including PvE content, and also higher arena tiers will provide better weekly rewards, including gems, silver and the arena tokens. Gems are a premium resource, and spending them on the random summons or low impact items is a waste, so instead prioritize energy refills, masteries and the extra slots, or only buying high tier shards. There are 4 to 5 main types of shards, each with different summoning odds and a quality of champion. Mastery shard, which is green, is the best for beginner and a basic summon. Then the ancient shard, which is blue, is best for general summons and are commonly used in the 2x events. Next we got the Void Shard, which is purple, and these are the best for Void champions with no affinity, and are also powerful for meta players. Then we got the Primal Shard, which is red and is meant for legendaries and mythics. And lastly we got the Sacred Shard, which is in yellow, and they are best for guaranteed high quality champions. If you want to get not only high level but also high value champion, then the best time to open your shards are in 2x summon events, which is best for most players. Then 10x summon events, which is good for targeting specific champions. Then also we could use on guaranteed champion events, which is best for big shard stashes. And lastly we can also use them on the fusion event. Pulling shards outside of the 2x, 10x or the fusion events is inefficient, so save your shards for events where your summons will contribute to the champion chase, and also the tournament points. Next up we have that you're not farming potions. In short, all ascensions will boost your champion significantly, but many players will delay farming potions, so you want to make your potion farming a weekly habit to ensure that your key champions are ascended. Next up we have ignoring clan bosses. Clan bosses will reward you with some of the best loot in the game, yet many players will ignore it. So what you want to do is join an active clan and participate in the clan boss battles daily to get shards, books and the gear. Even if you're a new player, attacking easy and normal clan bosses will give you a really good progress. So come find me under my nickname Kate Games. Enjoy my Eye of War clan to play with me and my friends, and let's quickly become powerful in raid together. Next I have that you're probably overlooking the faction wars. Most faction wars will reward you with glyphs and materials, but is often neglected by players. So start building a diverse team to tackle faction wars and earn forge materials. Next up we have that you're probably focusing too much on the rare champions. While rare champions are useful, some players will invest too much into them instead of progressing to the epics or legendaries. So use rares as a stepping stone and aim for better champions as you progress. Then for number 14, we have that you're rushing to 5-star champions instead of the 6-star. Many players will rush to upgrade too many 5-star champions instead of focusing on getting their first 6-star. So instead prioritize getting your first 6-star champion to maximize your progression, and this way you will get a lot more power out of your resources. Next we have that you probably don't understand debuff mechanic, which may lead to not optimized setups and fights. Usually debuffs like the decreased defense, poison and the stun are game changing, but some players will ignore them, so I recommend for you to learn which debuffs will matter most for different battles and build your champions accordingly. Then for number 16, we have that you're wasting books on bad champions. Books are one of the rarest resources, and using them on bad champions is a huge waste. So instead only use books on champions that significantly impact your progress. And for an in-depth guide, I recommend for you to watch my champions tier list to see which ones are worth investing in. Then my next mistake is that you're ignoring the Doom Tower. Doom Tower will provide a unique reward and challenges, but many players don't attempt it, so make slow but steady progress in the Doom Tower to earn artifacts and shards. Then the next one, which was especially my biggest mistake that I kept on making for a very long time, and it was that I was not using the AI preset in the battle. AI settings can determine how efficiently your champions will use their skills, yet many ignore this feature, so instead use the AI presets to fine-tune your champion's behavior for different battles. Then for one of my last mistakes, I have that you're not keeping up with your fusion events. All fusion events will provide powerful champions, but many players will miss out on them due to the lack of planning. So like I keep mentioning, track upcoming fusion events and save resources in advance to utilize your time and resources wisely. And then my last mistake for you is that you might give up too early, and I strongly advise against it. Progress in Raid Shadow Legends can take time, and I've seen many players quit too soon before seeing the benefits of patience and strategy. So instead, stay committed, use your resources wisely, because the longer you play, the stronger you will become. So thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or ideas for my next raid videos, then please let me know them in the comments below. And on top of this, if you haven't started playing already, then what are you waiting for? Click my link in the description to get anniversary bonuses available only by using my link. You will immediately get a huge anniversary starter pack worth $60 with an epic Zargala and other useful starter items. Also, don't forget to use the special anniversary promo code Supreme6 to get the legendary champion, the Supreme Gallic. And if that is not enough, then use the promo code Monkey King to get a legendary champion, the Sun Wukong. Just remember that you can use only one promo code every 24 hours. And with that said, I will see you in the next video, so take it easy, peace.